Hi everyone and welcome to Digital Photography. This is your welcome walkthrough video where I'm going to hopefully help you feel a little bit more comfortable about the course. So in my account it says Erica Osborne. I go by my middle name, which is Terrell. I know it looks funny, but it's pronounced like Carol with a T. You can call me Terrell, you can call me Miss O, you can call me Miss Osborne, any of those things work. I am the art and photography and early childhood education teacher here at Insight. I am an artist in general, but more specifically a painter and a photographer. I have 3 kids, a 7-year-old little girl, 9-year-old boy, and a 13-year-old boy. I grew up in Michigan, but came here a long time ago. I've been here for about half my life. I live in Longmont, which, if you didn't know, is right outside Boulder, over on the Front Range. I love music, love going to concerts, love hearing about the music that you guys listen to, because that's how I learn about new stuff. I love people, being around people and meeting people, people watching, books of all kinds, especially art books, but I like nonfiction and novels, art of all kinds, and I love being outside, which is perfect considering where we live. Okay, this should look familiar to you. This is our digital photography course, of course. All right, these are our course announcements. These 3 right here will stay here. They're very important, not only for this course, but they should be in all your courses. So make sure that you check those out. I'm going to open that one real quick. If you are having tech problems with any of your courses, first try refreshing the browser, then try logging out and logging back in, and if that doesn't work, you're going to need to call tech support, okay? Don't call me to tell me. I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Don't call the Insight office. They can't help. This is the number. It's specifically for student technical support, okay? I will let you guys read these. All right. This is the most important announcement, at least for this course. Okay, we're going to go over this one. This is also, it says intro week, but this is where I'm going to be posting weekly announcements every Monday that will tell you what we're doing that week, give you important updates, messages, encouraging words from your teacher, all that kind of stuff, okay? But this one is, there's some extremely important information, okay? All right, this is my absolute favorite class to teach, and no, I don't say that to all my classes. Photography really is my favorite class, mostly because it's actually, it's very interactive. I get to see, photos from your life and get to learn more about you. As you probably know, the first 2 days of school will focus mainly on Scantron and Study Island. Hopefully you guys, if you're watching this video, you have already completed those things. All right? But the very first thing that you do is watch the welcome walkthrough video, which you guys are doing right now, and then complete the welcome walkthrough quiz. I'll show you where the quiz is in just a moment. That's just to make sure that you're paying attention to all my important words in this video. Okay, after those 2 things, you're going to feel pretty comfortable continuing with the rest of the class. All right, here's the important stuff. You must always be the photographer, which means no one else can take your photos. Okay, if I know that someone else is taking your photos, and sometimes students even tell me, my sister took this, or whatever, obviously, this is so you can learn how to take good photos. So I will ask you to redo it. All right. For every assignment, you must do a brand new photo shoot. Okay, so this means that you cannot use any old photos taken before the beginning of this course. It also means that you can't use the same photos for 2 different assignments. Even though it may fit their requirements, you're like, oh, well, my photo from assignment number 2 will fit well for this. Nope, got to do brand new photos each time because with each new photo assignment, you are showing what you have learned from that unit, okay? All right, you must zip your photos to one file before you submit your assignment. Don't worry about that. If that sounds totally foreign to you, I will show you how to do it. Okay? All right, coming to the Class Connects will greatly increase your understanding and your grade. So, obviously, just like in your regular brick and mortar high school, if you don't go to class, you're not going to do so hot. All right, same here. All right, all assignments must be in JPEG form. This is not something unique to concern yourself with at all. That is the kind of default form for all cameras. When you take your photos from your camera, put them in your computer, they're going to be in JPEG form. That is something that we're going to need to talk about once we start using our editing program, which we'll talk about later. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, most important thing, you absolutely must have a camera. You cannot use your phone. Okay? The school does not provide you with cameras. You may not use your phone. You absolutely must have a camera. So, if you don't have one, you either need to purchase one. You can get them really cheap at like Walmart. You can get them cheap online. You can even look on Craigslist and see if you can find a used one, thrift stores, pawn shops, that kind of thing. Or you can always borrow one. If you do not have a camera, you may not take this class. I'm really, really sorry. All right. I wish that we could provide cameras, but we can't. Okay. And people ask why. Why can't I use my phone? Or I mean I'm sorry. I was right. Why can't I use my phone? Okay. I have a really fancy phone. It takes really great pictures. So reasons for that. Quality of photos, file size, learning how an actual camera works. Okay, we are learning about digital cameras, which are not the same as phones. All right, learning the basics of photography that might lead to college or even a professional career, both of which use real cameras. Okay, if you go to college and you want to take a photography class, or you even want to have a major in photography, they are not going to let you use your phone. Okay, and that's what we're preparing you for if you choose to follow that path. Okay. Unless instructed, we do not edit or change our photos in any way. That means you just use the raw photo. No cropping, color changes, or any kind of special effects. Okay? There are strict due date deadlines, so please stay on track with the weekly schedule for the sake of your sanity and mine. All right. Photography is cool, have fun, but make sure to keep up with the due date so you don't have to scramble at the end. All right, let's come up here to the syllabus. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and read through that on your own. Right here, let's see. Recommended equipment. This is incorrect. A camera is not recommended. It is absolutely required. Okay. Teacher contact info. This is me. You can call me or text me at this number, and I will respond to you within 24 hours between the times of 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. Okay. Sorry, that's my dog in the background shaking his collar around. All right. So also, K-mail is an excellent way to get a hold of me. That's the way, the best way, actually. Okay. I promise that I will respond within 24 hours, but sometimes it's within a few minutes because obviously I'm on my computer all day long, just like you guys. All right, I'm going to skip down to grading and Dropbox policies and point out kind of the most important things. All photo assignments go up here in the Dropbox. Okay, that will be the same. You will be using Dropbox in all of your courses. I grade all assignments in the order they were submitted. If you get impatient and resubmit an assignment, the Dropbox automatically puts your assignment at the end of the list. So please be patient. Okay. I grade every assignment within 3 school days of it being submitted. So let's say you submit something on Friday afternoon. Don't expect that it's going to be graded by Monday morning. Okay. You will count. So turn it in Friday. You will count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It will be graded by Wednesday. Okay. So whatever day you submit, add 3 days. It'll be graded by that time. Okay? Make sure that you always click on the grade and read the comments, feedback, and rubric. If you do not get 100% on a photo assignment, I will tell you very specifically how to get that 100%, and you can always resubmit it for higher points. Okay? If you look on the weekly schedule, you will see what to do Monday through Wednesday, Thursday through Friday, and this is to help you stay on track with what you need to be doing during the week. But all assignments and exams are due by Sunday at midnight. Okay? So even though it says, you'll have tasks Monday through Wednesday, that's just to help you kind of follow along and get everything done in plenty of time, but everything's actually due on Sunday. This part's really important. The Sunday after it's due, you will receive a 0 for any missing assignment. That includes exams as well. However, you may still turn in those assignments for up to 1 week after the due date for full credit. So that's 1 week grace period. Okay? After that 1 week, the 0 will become permanent. Boo, you don't want that. I don't want that. Get your stuff turned in, okay? All right, you can retake any exam for higher points, but you have to let me know so I can clear it for you. Okay? And then grading scale, that should be the same in all of your courses. Okay, class and K-mail behavior and expectations. I will let you guys read through that. That's just kind of like how we act in class. Me too, not just you. And how I would like for you to communicate through K-mail. Okay, I don't want to see a bunch of LOL and text language. You're not calling your friend on the phone, you are communicating with your teacher in school, okay? There's a difference. All right, Class Connects. Class Connects are required. You have to come to class, okay? So not only do you have to, but photography class is actually fun. I promise, it really is. So you're going to get to be able to share some of your own photos. I'll go over everything that you need to know for exams and stuff like that. I show really cool videos. All right. Class Connects for this class are Friday at 12:15. It will appear on your schedule at noon because we can only schedule every half hour, but it starts at 12:15. Okay, and it will look like this in your schedule. Okay. Weekly schedule will appear here. Apparently I didn't put that in quite yet. But that will just tell you everything you need to be doing for the week. Okay. Sorry about that. Right here it says CC PowerPoints. This is where, very simple, this is where Class Connect PowerPoints will be posted after each class. Okay. If you miss a class, or even if you watch a class, or if you attend a class, and you want to check out the PowerPoint slides, this is where you will find them. Okay. Okay. Quick how-to videos. Here are some really quick videos to show you how to do some requirements. If you miss class, if you forget what I've taught you in class, come here first. Okay. All right. You guys are already watching the Welcome Walkthrough video. Immediately after the video, you will take this quiz to make sure that you've been listening really well. Then you will come to the Getting to Know Each Other discussion. Okay, this is a quick, easy 10 points, kind of fun, get to talk about yourself. I responded too, so you can learn a little bit more about me. Okay, so you just copy and paste into this respond box, and then we all get to learn about each other. All right, I think that'll do it for today. You guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in class. Go ahead and go in and take your quiz. See you soon.